Thanks. I miss it. I miss it. Louis just sent me an episode to do for his new show, to play a goblin dressed in green with a mask. I actually said no.
You said no?
I sat with it night after night. I said, it doesn't feel right. It's like, I need something where I'm going to be seen. And I told Louis, I said, you can get anybody to play that.
That's true.
Now I'm not so sure. I knew it was the right decision, but now I'm like, I could have had a blast. But I just felt like, no, that's not. I can't do that anymore.
You know, but that's amazing too. Think about that. That somebody offered you something and you said no.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
And you know, you said,
the hardest
and you looked.
I say yes to everything.
Right.
Everything.
And you looked at things and with perspective, and you said, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's an amazing thing.
Yeah, that's what Tracy, my best friend, tells me. Like, do you realize what you did? She's known me for years and years.
Right.
And I've never done anything like that. And even my agent, who's like, please do anything.
Yeah, right.
Here's
me some money.
$80. Great, run against that wall.
Right.
And he was like, I agree.
Right.
I was like, because I was like, not a mask. I'm not wearing a mask. All your little friends go on our scene. They have dialogue that's funny. Not here to scare you in front of your daughter. Boo, big freaking deal. Big work my whole life deal. Let me show you these fingers, okay? These are magic. No, I said, I'm not going to do that. Because if I tell you really, I'll stutter and stammer like, who's that little vicious creature who was here but before? I'm fun and afraid of it. Who is that, man? I'll tell you the truth that I wanted to tell him. I have a multiple personality disorder. No. They told me when I first came out here 25 years ago, they said, you speak a lot of different voices, true story. You have a multiple personality disorder. You speak a lot of different voices. I said, really? In New York, that's called talent. Yeah, right? I took over that. But I was confused at the time. Like, but that's talent. It's not talent. Am I in trouble? And I realized I do. I do have this thing.
I think the short films you made with Louis they're just so funny.
I dig,
right?
man.
And you're kind of in a mask in there. You're in drag, right? I mean, that's a bit of a mask. But it's
that's I didn't shave. I didn't shave.
That's Saturday night.
The fact that you didn't shave was hilarious.
Yeah,
I have to say that. I mean, and you were telling us on the car ride down that the women didn't realize that there's old women in this.
They had no idea.
And they didn't realize you were a man in drag.
Oh, I don't know that. No. I think they knew that, but they didn't know it was going to be about sex.
Right. Okay, so you just
and they stepped up to Louis, and they said I didn't know this was going to be porno. So I lifted her dress very gently. I'm clean and sober.
With a K.
With a K, man, capital K, LEAN, lean. Got rid of all the BS, didn't curse.
Right.
All that baggage. I'm lean. I'm lean, clean, man. That's my name, Lean Clean. There's a new sheriff in town, and he don't do nothing.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if you can answer this honestly.
Want me to help get the monkey off your back?
Yes. Do you think do you think if you were around, if this were the 70s, it would, you'd be farther ahead?
Actually, it'd be back.
Yeah, I think so, because now individuality is considered a freak. Yeah. It's changing, though. It's changing a lot. That's why things are starting to come in. Like, good things are really, like this show, this book, people are hearing it. But the 70s, like at the comedy show, you'd have, I'll do it like I can't talk. You had Sam Kinison, right. You had Steve Martin, you had Andy Kaufmanstein, and they were on one right after the other. So it was weird to be like someone else. Why would you want to be like someone else? Everyone wasn't. Weird people, the most funniest people come to be like, I can't do that. I'm not like Dane Cook. I'm like, no. The idea is to be you.
Right. Who wants to be like?
But they don't show it. They don't show it. So these weird people that are funny just lifting up a cup, the comic spirit,
right.
They're like, oh no, I'm too weird for comedy. I'm too weird for comedy.
Right.
Jonathan Winters wouldn't get a job now.
That's like, right. That's,
yeah, you're exactly. Your point.
It's like if Gene Hackman came out today, he would, people would be like, he's not good looking enough to be a leading man.
Yeah, we just had a Lee J. Cobb in here. I think he'd give you a ride home.
Right. It's like if you look at the stars from those days.
Oh my God.
It's not exactly a GQ magazine.
Yeah, and you didn't want it to be.
That's right.
You know what? We could go on all night.
Right,
and we got like 3 minutes
And
left.
let's just thank Rick for coming in.
Yeah, Rick,
thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for the car ride. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and it was great having Carmine and Dana in as well earlier. I thought Carmine is doing some incredible work with interventions.
Yeah, interventionist and intervention allies.
Intervention allies,
yes,
that's right. Allies. And then Dana Cole is an attorney at law in Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Does a lot of good work, and you can reach them all through us.
At KLEANradio.com.
Yes, there'll be profiles on everybody here, including our good friend Rick.
I need an intervention really bad, but I don't know what it's for. I don't know what's going on.
We're going to take care of
what's going on with me.
It was lots of McDonald's.
Andrew has moved into a 2-bedroom apartment, and he has welcomed you in.
That's right.
And he said he would take care of both you and Amy.
Could you imagine?
Oh, that would be a reality show.
I would be.
What a reality show that would be.
I'm still dreaming about it. A dark room, mattress on the floor. You open the door every now and then.
And
with your medications, with your well-being.
Yeah. That's all.
And we're out of time.
All right. Well, it's been KLEAN Radio. Thanks again, Rick. And Judah, next week, KLEANradio.com. And our airplane.
I thought we made it out in perfect time, but apparently not. No, I know.